guys ever wonder what the full powder coating process looks like on car parts or anything in general? I mean, I thought it was pretty unique, so I went ahead and got a custom powder coat done to my Camaro's wheels, and they turned out absolutely insane. So yeah, I went to LS Powder Coating in West Palm Beach, Florida. I'm going to show you guys the entire process. Let's break it down along with the finished result. Actually going to be taking the Audi as a transport vehicle because yeah, it's a good daily. It's got plenty of space in there. We can probably fit both of the drag packs in there at the same time. I retract that statement. I don't think both of them are going to fit in there at the same time. It's okay. We'll put down the back seat. Really took a whole 5 minutes to get them dismounted. I'm going to bring it back exactly here, get them mounted again. And next stop is Mr. Luis to see what he says. Maybe we'll get an update on those front wheels. I think they're probably already stripped and dipped in acid, so you're gonna see what the raw metal looks like. First step is pretty simple stuff. I mean, it's super loud in the shop, but what you're gonna do is take the wheel, hook it up on that thing. You know, it reminds me of the claw. And you're gonna dip it in the acid, and this is gonna remove all of the paint finish on it and get it ready to be sandblasted. So you can see what the acid looks like. It actually can burn through your skin very easily, so you have to be careful. That's why I kept my distance. But then once it comes out, you can see how unfinished the wheel is underneath whatever paint they had on it. So it has all these grooves, and that's why you need to sandblast to really smooth it out and also give it some scratches so the powder coat can stick to it. So he just goes in there with the machine, you know, you place the wheel in there, and then you have like these weird glove things. They kind of look like from Despicable Me, like Dr. Nefario's thing.
I know how you must be feeling.
He has a nozzle, and he just smooths it all out with a sandblaster that not only smooths it, but also creates like fine scratches. They come out looking like this, and obviously it looks a lot better than when they're stripped down to bare nothing with the acid. And now it's time for an important process called outgassing. It's pretty much prep. So you're gonna hang up the wheels in an oven and cook them at like 400 degrees for a certain amount of time. What this is doing is dissolving any sort of moisture. That's a big problem in Florida, is the humidity and the moisture, but you're dissolving the moisture and the oils off the wheels along with any other contamination. And you're just burning it all off in the oven. So today we are finally powder coating the wheels. So I just pulled up. Let's do this. I want to show you guys how cool this looks. Luis said we should do something different, and I agreed. You know, he knows what he's doing. He does some pretty cool wheels, and we ended up ordering an exact match to GM's Rapid Blue from Prismatic Powder. So it was perfect. Along with that, we went with a pearlescent type of white, so it changes different colors and different lighting, and it kind of shows like a purplish shine when you manipulate it. So those were the two powders that we ended up using. And as far as coming out of the oven, I mean, you just grab the wheels, you take them out once they're done with the outgassing, and then you can start spraying the powder. So obviously he started with white, and here's the thing I didn't know about powder coat. You can spray it all you want, right? It'll sit on the wheels, but it actually won't cure unless you put it in the oven. So you got to throw them back in the oven again at like 400 degrees for 10 minutes. Then it'll cure. If you don't do that, you can just wipe it off the surface that you spray. Now, I didn't see any of the pearl effect when he originally sprayed them white, but once it came out of the oven after the cure, you could really see it. So it was shifting the colors a lot. And I guess it was time for the blue. So now that that white powder is actually stuck on the wheel, you know, it's not coming off, it's powdered on and cured, then we could spray the blue on top of that. So that was like the next step in the process. The objective was to obviously only cover the outer lip so that we could do the letters and the indentations. But obviously when you spray it, you can't really control it. It ended up making a really cool gradient. You know, I kind of would have kept it if we weren't going for the objective of having only the letters colored in, but I thought it would look pretty cool. I don't know, you guys can let me know in the comment section below. I thought it would have been pretty cool to stick with that. And then you have this very meticulous process of taking a vacuum. Now, this is where the hard work comes in for Luis. You know, he's doing a lot with this, but he's going with the vacuum and removing all the extra powder so that only the letters and the indentations are filled in. Same exact story, you throw them in the oven again, they fully cure and have a finished result that looks awesome. The rest of the wheels are going to be the same exact process, so I think they're going to be ready tomorrow. Let's freaking go. On every seat, what could possibly go wrong? But now it's time to get those mounted up. I'm super excited to see what they actually look like with the tire around them. The precious cargo in here now, I have no clue how we fit everything in here, but we should get all four mounted, same place that the Audis got mounted at for 100 bucks. So I can't complain. All right, I'm excited for this to actually get them on. Check it. Is that not freaking sick? Now we're gonna see what it actually looks like. Oh yeah. That is sexy indeed.
A few moments later.
Just had to take it to the gas station to show you guys the awesome final result. I couldn't wait for the daytime. I mean, this looks so sick. This looks really, really cool. So I'm a big fan of the white wheels. It's different. It's one of. No one else has this. Thank you. And everyone else is rocking the custom or black finish. They're really cool. He just complimented the whole thing, how it's super unique. But golly, in some light, man, this is freaking sick. That's gonna do it for the wheel powder coating vlog. I mean, it couldn't have turned out better. And honestly, I'm in awe with the final result, how it matches up with the Whipple and everything. So if you guys enjoyed seeing the full process, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. It helps me out on the next level. And let me know what you want to see next, because we definitely have access to all these resources. We can do some pretty cool things, such as showing powder coating processes. Let's try out some new things. Drop some suggestions down below, and I will see you guys in the next video, where this car runs a 9-second pass.